My ledge up there. My hot mic here. All right, welcome to the Liberty First Credit Union Arena. Championship Sunday for the 12U Storm, taking on the Sioux Flyers. Lost a close one to them last night. Looking to seek her revenge and get the final win here at the tournament. Bree at the face-off with Rocky and Bear. Addie and Elise back on defense. Starting off with a lot of pressure early. DC, puck back up towards the neutral zone. We'll throw it back in. Sioux Falls player loses her footing, goes down. And number 98 is going to look to counter rush the other direction. She shoots just wide of the net. Hadley able to guide that and redirect that all the way out. Sioux Falls fights the blue line to keep it in. 95 looks for the backhand pass, can't get it done. And Bree will put some pressure on it. You won't hear as many Sioux Falls parents on this version of the broadcast because none of them chose to sit with us this time. They're probably just a good touch of character. I wouldn't sit with me either. 10:51 still to go. 0-0.
Listen to our broadcast. Find out how much.
And it'll be Julia, Bear, Sophie, and we have Callahan and Juju back on D. Callahan working down on the corner. Whoa, what an incredible tip! I am really surprised that Sioux Falls, they are going to wave this goal off. That was definitely a high stick. Yep. That is the right call. Refs chalked it over, got it right. It's a high sticking call on that side. No goal. High stick coming back the other direction. 10:29 to go. Storm will look to get it back here. Bree at the face-off. Piper working down the Sioux Falls defender. Or forward. Bree, pressure. Sioux Falls able to work around, try to get it back in on net, and turns it back over to Bree, and Bree's off at the races. Pressure by Sioux Falls on Bree, and Bree will dump this down in and let our forecheck go to work. Dump it over. We go back into the corner. Maddie Heitzman out with us today. Bree looking for the centering pass. Gets chipped back behind the net. Sioux Falls is to keep managing the puck. Ooh. Marianne looks to fire one just wide of the net. Quinn back on D, throws that back in, and she'll throw it back down into the corner. We'll keep the forecheck going. Bree gets the puck, looks for the wraparound, not quite able to get it there. And we'll throw it in. Storm still battling. Quinn steps up, pitches down, puts the puck back down in deep. Bree, battle in the corner, right in front. Maddie not quite able to get it on net, and they're going the opposite direction. They will throw it down, and Hadley will freeze and cover this up. 8:58 to go in the first period. 0-0. Sioux Falls have only managed 2 shots on goal. Storm just one. The previous goal being brought back. And DC will throw this back out. That's going to angle back on net. We're going to avoid the icing. Sioux Falls goalie tries to play it off to her defender who loses the puck down in the corner. Rocky picks that up. Rocky looking Back round, we'll throw it back down to her point, Addie. Addie will throw it back in. Storm yesterday during this game did an excellent job on the forecheck, keeping the puck in the zone, and they'll look to keep that pressure going here. And they're going to pick up a penalty. Hadley's going to get to the box, try and get us an extra skater, but Sioux Falls touches it up. Hadley did all that work to get to the bench and gets to turn back around and go back to her net. And the Storm will go on the power play. The call is a hook on Sioux Falls. And we'll have Bree, Julia, and Sophie, along with Juju Callahan back on D. Bree works to win the puck forward, and number 98 going to go the opposite direction. Excellent work there by Callahan, able to prevent 98 from skating it in. 98 is their player that did most of the work yesterday, so we're going to look to keep her in check today. And Bree's going to skate. She's got headmans the puck up to Julia. Julia hits the brakes, and she flies right back, throws it right in. Glove of Sioux Falls goalie. We'll get a face-off. Just a minute left in the power play. We'll get a quick partial line change. Quinn and Piper back on D. Forwards will stay the same. Face-off. Bree looks to win it back. Quinn picks up the puck, throws it over to Piper. Piper looks to throw it back in. And not quite able to do so. Piper throws it around, and we are offsides. Just not quite able to get out of the zone. We'll take the face-off at center ice. A little bit aggressive to the center ice face-off, given that it was a blind throw in the zone, but there we go. And we look to win it forward. Excellent job, Marianne will pressure this puck at the blue line, gets there, gets a good battle at the blue line. Piper, excellent job stepping up. Callahan will throw this in. We'll go to work on the forecheck. Maddie there to cut off the move around the player's net. Sioux Falls player loses an edge on their skate, trips over themselves. They throw it back out. Quinn dumps it off back down to the doors. Callahan throws this back in, and we'll go back to work. 15 seconds left on the power play. Sioux Falls will be back at full strength. Nope, they're going to hold it. Not able to hold it. Felt the pressure, threw it back in the zone, and we'll get a face-off. Just 9 seconds to go on the power play. It'll be Rocky, Bree, and Sloan forward. DC and Gorska on defense. And Icy, just not quite over the red line. We'll come all the way down. 2 seconds on the power play. And Sioux Falls will be back at full strength. And Sioux Falls is back to full strength. Look to throw it to the middle. And it gets thrown out. Bree steps up. And gets shuffled to the side. Addie races to the puck. Addie battling, gets it out of the zone. And Sioux Falls will look to regroup and turn back into pressure. Oh, Rocky had her. Addie kicks it up to Bree. Bree makes number 9 wear one. Early morning wake-up call for number 9. And DC throws it back in, tipped back down towards the net by Bree. Sioux Falls looks to clear the zone. Addie is there, steps up on the blue line, thrown back in the defender. A little bit of pressure, not a problem for her to deal with. And Bree has an opportunity here. Bree works. Oh! Just loses the handle, gets around the defender. It's a tough one. Sioux Falls looking to go the other direction. They will throw it down. Puck's tipped. No pressure. They're going to go for a line change. And Storm are going to pick up the puck and look together ahead of speed. Headmans the puck up to Rocky. Rocky looking to pick up some speed across the neutral zone. Number 98, her collide. And Juju looks to throw the puck up into the zone. And will take push with numbers. Juju keeps pushing. And they'll throw it out, but Callahan covers down for Juju while she's out playing forward right now. Julia, pressure, gets it in on net on the goalie, and we'll freeze it for a face-off. Sophie, Callahan, Gabney, Callahan, Juju. And face-off one directly to the goalie. Slow roller. She'll freeze it. We'll do this again. Tries to win it forward. Has an opportunity. Oh! Good opportunity. Just not quite able to get it. Puck sat there next to the side post behind the net, and we throw it into the breadbasket of the goalie. 4:54 to go. Face off one, right to the goalie. We're going to get a lot of face-off work in the first period, apparently. Sioux Falls wasn't happy with the line they had from the previous face-off. Made a quick line change to change it up there. Still wins it, gets it on net, where Julia throws one against the goalie. And we'll continue to back to work into the corner. Centering pass by Julia, not quite able to connect. And Sioux Falls will look to break the zone. Great back check there by Callahan. Battling. Not letting them through. Number 50 works it down in. That's tipped and blocked by Callahan again. And going out of the zone. And we are, we were looking to streak out of the zone. Just missed it. Julia was there. She's looking for an opportunity. And Julia, good work to get us clear of the zone. And good pressure on the forecheck. Piper, throw this back up. Bree has an opportunity, picks up the puck. He's got to try and cut across. And not quite able to get back across the middle. And Sioux Falls looks to come back in. Juju just drops, force number 45 to go. I'll throw it back up. Sioux Falls Flyers parents getting into the game over there. You may not be able to hear them, but we certainly can. Piper throws the puck up back up to the top, and Bree's able to pick it up to the blue line. She's off to the races again, and she's going to look to not try to get it around the goalie. The goalie covers. .257 to go. Pretty back and forth game. 10 shots on goal for Storm, 5 for Omaha. We'll get a quick line change. Piper and Quinn out on D. Sloan, Bear, and Rocky out on the wing. Rocky battling down to the puck. Bear down to the support. She'll throw it back up. Sloan is there. And Sioux Falls looks to go the other direction. 98. To come, and Piper, good job. And able to scoop it up. Hadley does an excellent job to stay patient there, not get overexcited, and just calmly shuffles that puck away from the goal. Storm battling down in the corner, Rocky. Piper battling with number 98, looking to keep her in check. 98 looks to the center and pass from down low, not able to get it. Piper throws it back around the corner, kicks it back. Oh, takes a strange bounce off the board there, and back out. And Bear will come back around, and Bear will get the puck out and going. Bear's got a head of speed. Forced out wide, looking for the centering pass to Rocky, just off the side of the net. Sloan there, and not quite able to get it in, and throws it back into the goalie. 1:52 to go. Justin would like them to keep shooting. We'd like them to quit shooting at the goalie and maybe around the goalie. Great face-off, wins face-off, throws it back to the goalie. Consistent theme in this game. Justin wants to get very specific. He must have strong odds on a top corner goal in this game on the FanDuel app. This game is not brought to you by FanDuel. Bear, nope, Elmer throws it back across, and Sophie does a great job, throws it back up to Bree. Great puck movement by the Storm there this morning. Back up out of the zone, she'll use her defensive support, look to try and throw it back to DC, not able to control it, but Callahan picks up the puck and gets it up, but not quite out of the zone. Ref does an excellent job helping Sioux Falls hold the blue line, and we will throw it back across the ice slow. Icing waved off, and excellent work on the forecheck by Bree there. Back across, oh, just wide with the one-timer. Excellent work. That is a dirty high stick. Really dirty. A little bit of battling going on in front of the net, and the stick comes up. And Storm are going to go on the power play with a minute to go in the game. They'll spend the rest of this time on the power play unless they can put one in. Yeah, they throw it in. Battling out there, Marianne, Callahan. They manage to throw it out of the zone. Juju finds support, throws it back over, and Maddie will throw it down into the corner, and Addie is off to the races with 45. 45 looking to steer one direction. Great battle by Addie. Continues to use the wheels, and they will throw it back in and are offsides. We're going to go to center ice for some reason. Not everything goes to center ice. Face off back to the center dot. Maddie throws it back in deep. Callahan's off to the races in the corner. Bear battling down there in the corner. Sioux Falls looks to throw it up and out. Throws it over to Marianne. Marianne going the other direction. 45, pick up the puck. Addie is there. Great work by Juju and Adeline to shut down 45. And that's going to bring the period to an end. 0-0 Storm. And we're back to the second period. Storm still have 31 seconds left on the power play. It'll be Rocky, Bree, Bear, Quinn, and Piper. And Sioux Falls tries to win it forward, but Bear is there. Brings it in wide. Looks to get around. Looks for the centering pass. Just off the goalie stick. Does an excellent job to disrupt that centering pass, and she'll throw it up out of the zone. Piper's there. Piper will look as it throws it up the board to Bear. And tipped over to Bree. Bree rushes the zone. Takes her time. Looks for an opportunity. Throws it center on the goalie. And 2 seconds left on the power play. Sturm will get a face-off to the right of the goalie. 11:32. And it'll be DC and Corsica back on D with Bree, Sloan, and Rocky. Bree wins the face-off, but 98 picks it up, throws it all the way down, and we're going to get an icing. Come back the other direction. Comes the face-off. Bree, let's get it back.
Did you see
Throw it up. Tries to throw it back out. 98 picks up the puck. Addie disrupts, not giving her space in the neutral zone. And 98 will just throw it down and try and let Sioux Falls go on the forecheck. We pick it up, and 35 not able to handle the puck and keep it in the blue zone, but Bree rushing, and Rocky, just a little too strong. We'll go icing back the other direction.
Too strong or the wrong location? Right there.
You think she was too strong?
Better?
Not good, but better. And that's the face-off. Bear looks to win it forward, able to get it over the board. Sophie will throw that back over to Bear, tries to move the pass, but Sioux Falls intercepts. We'll throw it back out of the middle. Excellent job. We're going to win the clearance of the blue line, throw it back in. Tipped off a Sioux Falls player skate down into the corner. We'll go to work on the forecheck. Bear looks for the centering pass and tipped up and into the goalie's glove. She hands it to the ref. And we'll get a face-off to her left. Lamar and Callahan back on D. Look for the centering pass. Not able to quite get it going. Bear continues to battle. And Sioux Falls able to pick it up after a 2-on-1, and we tip it going back the other direction. And we get an icing call. A little lucky there because we definitely tipped it and sent it back, but we're going to take it. It'll be Piper and Quinn back out on D. Callahan, Cavany, and Sophie out on the wing. Thrown back in. For the centering pass, never able to get there. Throw it into the goalie. And get the face off down low. Sioux Falls looking to skate it out. Number 45 is showing the ability to carry the puck. And offsides. Blue line snuck up on her teammate, who did not hit the brakes. We're going to get a face-off. Bree at the dot. Looks to win it forward. Able to. Addie. D to D. Over to DC. DC tips it up. And not quite strong enough. Thrown over to Bree. Bree able to split one. Gets tipped back the other direction. Sioux Falls players run into each other and both lose stick. Thrown back in. Thrown back on the goalie. And Addie battles up the top of the blue line. Not giving it out. Sioux Falls will be work to get it out, but not able to. Maddie Heitzman putting in the pressure down there. Thrown back around to her. She'll look. Finds the centering pass. Thrown back off the goalie. Thrown around. DC throws it. Back off the Sioux Falls player and back out of the zone. Addie will hold it and throw it back in. And we're going to go back to work. Sioux Falls carries around the net, looks to throw it out of the zone, and they're able to tip it up. Rocky's going to win this race back, and Rocky will almost loses an edge down there, and ref does an impressive job jumping. Rocky's going to skate this in the speed, runs around 45, and throw it back out of the zone and back the other direction. And here comes Sioux Falls, and it's icing the other direction. 8:10 to go, 0-0. It's going to be Callahan, Nichols, and Clemente on the wings, and Callahan and Lamar back on D. Good save by the goalie there. Rocky fires one, and she gloves it up. 8:06 to go. And thrown out and around. Should have maybe blown that dead, but they don't. And the goalie loses its handle, and Rocky attempts to wrap around, not quite able to get it to the goal. And we're going to try the other side of the face-off top. And coaches are trying to get them to do something. I'm not certain the girls quite understood what they were trying to accomplish, but that's okay. And we have a penalty. Stepped on the puck. We're going to get a tripping call. Mute me. You didn't know who the call was on? That's good. .7:46 to go, minute 30. Storm will be on the penalty kill. Bree takes the face off, gets thrown down around and in. Juju will tip that up and out, and we're able to get it out. And Cavany on the races, looking to put some good pressure. Excellent job. Forces number 9 all the way around. Bree, able to throw it around. Juju's got to go. Number 98's coming, and 98 can't handle the puck. And she'll look for the centering pass out front. Thrown back up out, and we get it out of the zone. Let's see if this one also goes to center ice. That doesn't go to center ice? I'm confused. What does and what doesn't go to center ice? 7:14 to go. Thrown out and over by Quinn. And Cavany, excellent job, picks that up. Throws it down and in. Storm, 45 more seconds to kill on this penalty kill. Quinn steps up, throws it back in. Storm will have to get out, and they will throw it wide over to Bree. Bree throws that in. Excellent work here by Storm. They try and throw it out, not able to get it. And Quinn will throw it around and back up into the zone. And no icing, waved off. I'm not certain why, but there we go. We're not certain a lot of what's going on in this game from the reffing decision, but welcome to Omaha. Storm about to go full strength, and Bear steps out of the box and right into the path of number 9, who loses it and throws the stick down. Piper loses the puck in a weird section down there on the boards, and they're offsides. And my guess is that we're going to go to the dot here and not center ice. But with this particular referee, I'm unclear what constitutes an intentional offsides anymore to justify bringing it to center ice. Marianne picks up the puck, throws it back up to the middle. Pressure by Maddie. We throw it in. Sioux Falls, number 98. Looks to shoot, not able to get it through. And we're off the other direction. Marianne skates the puck, takes it, still moving. Excellent work by Marianne there to carry it in and get it deep and let our forecheck go to work. Our forecheck has been strong all weekend. No reason not to let it do the work for us there. They look to throw it out. Steps to Adeline. Adeline tries to throw it. She had a rocket goal from there yesterday. It's a massive scrum in the middle. It looks like Bear and 5 players from Sioux Falls, and Sioux Falls finally comes away with it. Don't have to worry about it. 45 won't pass the puck to 98, who is wide open. Instead, she'll try and throw it into Adeline and give Storm the opportunity to go the other direction. And Maddie throws it up. Excellent pass. And Bear is off to the races. Gets 51 turned around. Looks for a center pass. Not quite able to do it. 51 rides her to the ground. Thrown the other direction. Oh, great job. Oh, just missed it on the line change. That is a coaching error. We're chalking that up to Gorsuch's coaching. He needs to work on his door skills better. Recognize the opportunity we had going the other direction and just hold her there. We'll talk to him later in his AAR. Bree at the face-off. Looks to win it forward. Sioux Falls will throw it back the other direction. They pick up the puck. They throw it up high off the glass, which is exactly what you teach them at the Little Knights camp. Cavani battling with number 8, able to get the puck, looking for the centering pass. Oh, a great job. And Bree, just wide of the net, but good effort there. Nobody really wants the puck in this particular shift. Oh, we held it, but great job. He just throws it the other direction. And Sophie races there. Good job. And throw it up. Well, just in between her skates. Sioux Falls tried to clear the blue line, not able to get it out, and Storm just keep applying pressure on the forecheck. Oh, able to hold it in or not hold it in? Everybody knew it was offsides. And Storm go down 1-0, 3:10 to go. Coach Jason giving the ref a piece of his mind since he didn't feel like doing it. Rocky picks up the puck off the face-off, looks to skate it through, loses it just a little bit as she looks to come in. And they're going back the other direction. And we're calling it icing. which we didn't need to touch the puck to make that call. High quality hockey, low quality reffing this morning.
Shocker.
2:56. Sloan battling down in the corner. Rocky there to help her, and Sioux Falls looks to pick it up and go the other direction. And they're off to the races, and they will throw it all the way down net. No icing. Thrown back and around, trying to get it up out of the zone. And just off the post, brings one. And Rocky will now come the other direction. She picks up a head of steam, looking to get it deep. Not quite able to do it. Thrown back in. And 95 will throw it back in deep. Quinn picks up the puck. Throws it back out and across to Sloan. Sloan headmans the puck to Bear. Bear with an opportunity here. Thrown back in. Sloan, excellent work. Gets it back in the zone. Bear fires one in off the goalie's paddle. 1:58 to go. Stormer down 1-0. This period has been a little disjointed. Storm will see if we can connect the dots here. Bree at the face-off. Throws it over to Marianne. Marianne tips it down low. Sioux Falls picks up the puck back around behind the net. They throw it up. Addie fires it down and in. And throw the other direction. And they throw it all the way down. And we will have an icing call. And back to the other end. $1:39 to go. Three at the face-off. So Marianne, great job, throws it in just across the face of the net. Maddie, there. Oh, tries to throw it back across the center bench. It's picked up by Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls takes it back around in the net. Bree is there, cuts her off. Good pressure. Bree will dump that back down and in. Sioux Falls, with no part of having the puck. Number 9 is choosing to just play with one hand. Addie picks it up off the blue line, throws it in. Goalie had trouble seeing that. Double screen by our own player. So we'll have a conversation with their defenders after that one. They throw it up, try to throw it out of the zone, and they will throw it out and across. But Addie is there, disrupts, not letting them have anything on that end. DC picks up the puck, back around the other direction, and will look to skate it up. Not quite able to do anything with it. 25 seconds to go. Thrown back around. Addie will pick up the puck. And up out of the zone. Too many men on the ice, but we're not going to call it. But Bree's going to take this anyway. 12 seconds to go. And Bree buries one with 7 seconds to go in the second period. Patiently waited. What? It wasn't offside, it was too many men. Player coming on the ice touched it with their skate while the other player was still coming off. Not something they're probably going to call. Oh.
It was offside. It still benefited.
It was off. I missed the offsides down here. There you go. Well, everybody stopped and assumed it was offsides. And we get a goal. So,
They scored when we were offside.
in the end, bad officiation washes out the period, and it's 1-1. All right, 1 period left, 12 minutes, 1-1. Callahan at the faceoff, wins it, gets it forward to Cavany. Cavany shoots just off the goalie's shoulder pad. Callahan throw that back down in deep. Rocky looking to find pressure, gets her behind the net. She looks to throw it up and out, and Sioux Falls clears the zone, but we're there with good legs. We throw it back up in the middle. We throw it in, down deep, and let our forecheck go to work. Callahan put pressure on one. They throw it up blindly, and Rocky is there, throws it back down in and deep. Sioux Falls tries to throw it up and out of the zone, not able to get it up and out, and we get it back in. Rocky able to get it back in deep, takes it back around the net. He's going to skate the middle and continues to skate it and throws it around and wide. Bree, pick up that puck down at the corner, throws it back down and in. Rocky tries to throw it around, not able to find anything. And we throw it off of the shin pad of the Sioux Falls player, and they're able to clear the zone and throw it down deep. And that'll be an icing call coming back the other direction. I have a lot of explanations, none of which are capable of airing on current live streaming television. Quinn and Piper back on G. Bree at the face-off. Face-off's one back. Sioux Falls picks it up, takes it around behind the net, tries to clear it, not able to get there. Oh! Maddie not quite ready to get it. It was a quick pass coming the other direction, and 98 gets around Quinn, but Bree is back checking and throws it the other direction. Throws it to Maddie. 98 picks it back up. They throw it across, and Marianne will pick up the puck and throw it up out of the blue zone. And they will throw it back in, and that'll be offsides. We get the offsides this time. We'll get a line change. Fresh legs. It'll be Cavany, Callahan, Sophie. Addie and Elise back on D. Sioux Falls picks up the puck. Just to get in, not able to do it. Addie able to get it up and out of the zone. And here we go. Storm applying plenty of pressure. Throws it back up. We're off the other direction. Sophie pressures the puck. Oh, just past her stick. Good effort there. Our forecheck, even if we don't make contact, is forcing Sioux Falls to make bad decisions and allow us to pick up the puck easy. Just like that, Addie picks that up, gets it around, throws it back up to a forward, and we're offsides again. We get another faceoff. Bree Rocky slow out on the wing line change. Good work. Patty chips it up to Rocky. Rocky able to win the puck and skate it in. And keep throwing it around and in. Bree hits the one-timer just wide of the net. Wins it, back around into the center. Sloan, going to go to work down in the corner. And we're going to get a penalty. And a goal! Sioux Falls goalie didn't expect the shot from behind the net. Banks it off her stick and back and in. Storm go up 2-1. What's that?
She intentionally played it off.
Yep. Bree knew what she was doing. Sioux Falls goalie was not in on the plan. Storm go up 2-1. 8:28 to go. Delayed penalty call. Oh, we're good. Great pressure by the Storm there. They've done an excellent job all day of just not letting Sioux Falls find time and space to get a clean shot off. And we tip it up and out. Maddie down there battling in the corner with Sioux Falls. Callahan didn't quite have the puck. And everybody would like to take this shift off from Sioux Falls and Storm. Oh, hit him with the head fake, and she's off to the races. There we go. Callahan picks up ahead of Steve and said, nope, I'm taking this. And just got stopped, but her sister picks up the stop puck. Will skate around wide. Throws it back in and across. And Sioux Falls look to pick up the puck when it's there. Throws it back up and in. And we're back out of the zone. And great pressure there by Bear again. Bear take the puck back across the middle. Looks to get a shot. Oh! Just off the leg pad. Great work. Goalie was prepared that particular time. I feel for Sioux Falls goalie as a goalie parent. There's nothing more painful than watching that goal go in. But as a Storm fan, we appreciate it. Thrown in by Sophie. Down and in. Right next to Julie. She'll line the centering pass. Oh, looking for the one-timer. Not. Bree finds the center. And they just get a stick on it, and we keep it in. Thrown in. Tipped. Thrown back out to the middle. Thrown out. And excellent work by Piper to throw that back down in deep. Keeps, and Sioux Falls is going to try and go the opposite direction. They send them wide. And it's frozen, not frozen at all, but we get a whistle. 6:09 to go. Maybe that goes to center ice. Maybe it goes all the way down. We're unclear what the rules are today. Six minutes to go. Storm up 2-1. Bear at the face-off. Kicks it back out. Sloan looks to pressure. Throws it down in. Back across the zone. Hadley. Number 20 wants to give her a couple extra stick taps just to say hi. It's the closest she's been to the net all day, so we can understand it. Patty Corsica and DC back on deep. Pushed up. Oh, thrown back in deep. Patty picks it up, chips it up to Rocky. Looks to chip it back up out the board. Not quite able to get it there, and does the third time. Great effort by Rocky. They'll throw it back up and across, and they ship it up to Callahan. Callahan will throw it back out of the zone. We've got time. We'll throw it back and around. We'll throw it back out. Sorry for the delay there. They were starting up the Zamboni, and I had to look to make sure the doors weren't open like they did yesterday. Sioux Falls just to send it down and in. Not able to get it there. Callahan will send that back around to Sloan. Sloan not going to be able to deal with all the board. We'll step up. It gets thrown up, and Rocky not quite able to get it there. Throw in the other direction. And frozen by Hadley. Gets back to the puck and gets that one covered. 5:12 to go. We're going to get a line change here. Let's see if we can play some hockey back in the other zone for a bit. Everybody's nerves would be happy if we put the puck in the other end of the zone for the next 5 minutes. Sioux Falls back up. We'll take a shot down on distance. It's wide of the net. Creeps through. Callahan will throw that back up. Sioux Falls not able to deal with it. That gives Bree a chance to be off to the races, but we're going to get an icing call.
Wasting all your energy. Lazy.
I thought she made a play on it and didn't make the play. I don't know why. She doesn't have to touch it for the icing. That distinction is lost on these particular referees. They don't do nuance. Bree back at center ice after her sprint back down the other direction, and she will try it again. They throw it up. Try to throw it out of the zone. Bree picks up the puck and skates it out. This time, skating down the ice with the puck, and he'll throw it in. We'll try to get it back down and deep, and Sioux Falls tries to pick up the puck and go the other direction. 53, nothing there, as Callahan shuts her down. Storm will throw that back up to the top of the ice. Well, they try and get a line change. Juju wears one. Excellent job on the block to give Bree a chance to take it down the other direction. So with 4:21 to go, and it'll be Bear and Heitzman and Soap over the face-off. Back at the ice. Quinn. Oh, chipped up and around her. And looks for the centering pass, not able to get anything. What a save! What a save by Hadley to get back across and shut that down. I thought 98. That's offside. It didn't go in. It dropped down, and she slid across. And I saw it in front of her pad the whole time. Yeah. Don't create controversy where there's none, Justin. Oh, great work by Julia. Tips that back around the Sioux Falls player. And 98 looks to throw it in. And we're not offsides, but called offsides. And we're back to center ice. .344 to go. 2-1 Storm. Bear looks to win the faceoff. Not quite able to. Thrown up and out of the zone. And here comes Julia. Oh, they split and leave it open for her, and she fires one just high of the goal. Sitting back over on the other side of the net. Julia picks it up, throws it centering pass to Bear. Not quite able to get it, but we're able to step up. DC throws it back down. Lets us go to work. Lots of time still left in this game. Storm need to keep the pressure up. A solid forecheck makes our job easier. Yes! And she buries it. Excellent job. Staying in front of the net. Gets a clean pass from across the ice and buries it over the goalie's left shoulder. Storm go up 3-1. Excellent work. And it'll be Rocky, Sloan, and Bree. And ref takes out number 98 for us. And Bree buries another one. From the face-off dot, the Storm go up 4-1. This face-off is going back to center ice where the face-off should actually be because we scored another goal.
Do it again. Do it again.
Face-off, Bree. Looks to win it back. We'll throw it up and high. We're battling in the corner there. Solid. Rocky comes in. Doesn't let him come through. And Marianne shifts it up. Excellent work. They throw it back in. Juju is kind of playing forward. Throws it back the other direction. Well, Juju's got to get back to D. It would be helpful. There we go. And Bree coming through again. And pings it just off the post. From 3 feet out, Bree manages to get it into the top shelf netting. It was off the post then, so we'll give her credit. She was looking for the top room. Sean doesn't think it was off the post. He thinks she just punted it like a field goal.
Yesterday.
Anything over 8 is running it up. And Sioux Falls carry that back up. They win it forward. They go the opposite direction. They throw it back and in. Oh, Maddie, great job. Gets that down and in. Wins the puck on the boards. Sioux Falls finds 2 Storm players behind the net. She doesn't like the pressure on either side. And we pressure her coming out the other direction. And she gets rid of it. We throw it out. And we're going to have a face-off not at center ice. A minute 11 to go. Storm would like to have a yard sale in Omaha. Rocky chips that forward, goes to work on the forecheck. Bree down there, throws it down off the net. She hit that goal once. She wants to hit it twice. And Sioux Falls able to get that up and out. They got pressure coming. One coming, Addie. Not able to get it out. They throw it back up and out, and Sioux Falls throws that in. And Heisman will freeze the puck with 39 seconds to go. Not Heisman, Hadley. Hadley's in goal. And there's the puck drop. He looks to throw that back and around. And we'll throw that back up and around. Up to the blue line. Sioux Falls fires it in wide across the goal. Sioux Falls picks it up, tries to throw it back in deep. Addie able to get there, battles, throws that puck up to the corner. Marianne will just take it, ship that up out of the zone. 18 seconds to go. Storm continue to pressure in the neutral zone. Addie controls the puck, chips it up out of the zone, and they'll throw it back in, and we'll get an offsides with 5 seconds to go. If there was a time he could have just not called the offsides and let us in this, that was it.
He thought about it. There's a pause there.
5 seconds to go. And that's it. DC will throw that back up and out. And Sioux Falls, real classy, shoves him into the board and then talks shit in her face. That's the end of the broadcast. Storm are your champions.
I keep rolling for